Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're asked to prove the statement the limit as x approaches 4 of 2x minus 5 is equal to 3 using the formal definition of a limit and by illustrating with a diagram. So if we have here the limit as x approaches 4, we are going to write this in terms of the precise definition of a limit, which states that the limit as x approaches a of f of x equals L if for every positive number epsilon, there is a corresponding delta such that if the absolute value of x minus a is less than delta, then f of x minus L is less than epsilon. Now, the technical statement is that it also has to be greater than 0, but if we plug this in, we have the absolute value of x minus a is x minus 4 is less than delta. For this absolute value to be greater than 0, all that means is that it is not equal to 0. Why? Because it's greater than all the negative numbers, but that's just a given because its absolute value, it has to be positive. So the only thing excluded by this inequality is 0. This means that x minus 4 is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to 4. We can ignore this fact because we're not looking at the information at 4, we're looking at how it approaches 4. So we can simply say that the absolute value of x minus 4 is less than delta. We can also say that f of x, which we see here is 2x minus 5, minus L, which is 3, is less than epsilon. Therefore, 2x minus 8, simplifying it, is less than epsilon. And we have to prove that for any epsilon we put in, there is an associated delta. So to do this, we have to get a relationship between these two. So if we say that this is equal to 2 times x minus 4, less than epsilon, we can factor out the 2, because it's a positive number, and dividing both sides by 2, we can say that x minus 4 is less than epsilon divided by 2. Therefore, if x minus 4 is less than epsilon over 2, and it's less than delta, we can say that, therefore, delta is equal to epsilon over 2. So therefore, for any epsilon you put in, you just divide it by 2, and you have an associated delta. We prove this by plugging this in to the original equation. And simplifying it to get back to this equation. So we multiply by 2. We have 2 times x minus 4 is less than epsilon. Can factor or distribute the 2 in. 2x minus 8, again, you can do this because it's a positive number. It's less than not 2 epsilon, but just epsilon. And this is 2x minus 5 minus 3 is less than epsilon. And therefore, f of x minus L is less than epsilon. So what does this actually look like? Well, we have our function, 2x minus 5, and we are saying that there is a range of values that are centered around x is equal to 3, where if we take the distance away from x of delta, so 3 minus delta, 3 plus delta, the corresponding y values are approaching this is 4, because x is approaching 4. I'll just rewrite this to be more clear. We are approaching 4, and we have these y values of 4 minus delta and 4 plus delta, which is approaching a value of 3 on the y-axis. And those values are at most epsilon away. So 3 plus epsilon and 3 minus epsilon. So this is what they mean by illustrating with the diagram. But the proof is based off of the fact that we can go from our relationship of delta equals epsilon over 2 and go from x minus a is less than delta to f of x minus L is less than epsilon.